Platformers has been a fascinating game genre since Donkey Kong entered the arcade world in 1981 and took the world by storm. With Sir Lovealot, Studio Pixel Games want to join the ranks of newer installments like Hollow Knight, Dead Cells and Celeste, but with a more lighthearted and fun take on the whole platform game experience set in a beautiful pixel art world. And with over 40 levels to explore with water physics that will make any Super Mario fan either scream of joy or fear, avoiding treacherous hazards and fighting evil creatures becomes both exciting and refreshing. Sir Lovealot, despite what his name is implying, is out on a quest to find the love of his life. So following the book title You have to kiss a lot of frogs before you find your prince, we can roughly translate it to here that you have to pick a bunch of flowers before you can find the love of your life. For every location follows a set path of things you need to do before you can continue on to the next one. The goal is to find a flower and bring it back to the tower so that the princess or Rapunzel lookalike, if you prefer that, will throw down her hair for you to climb up and enter the tower. But since you're only allowed to stay for one night, it would be a bit surprising if you finished the game right there. So you then have to move to the next location, almost all cleverly named with names like Head Over Heels or A Night After Midnight, in your quest for the nearest damsel. There is a giant clock always ticking away, so if you have a hard time to function under stress, perhaps try to ignore that one and simply focus on landing the jumps and finding the flowers and secrets. For there are secret pathways and also trinkets like ring and golden eggs to find hidden along the path. Also coins to collect to further tally up your score after reaching the end of the stage. This makes the game cement its charming approach and heighten the experience. As any grand arcade or platformer, Sir Lovealot doesn't make you have to keep track of a multitude of buttons to navigate the world. There is a jump, a double jump, directional movement, dash and a fire button to take down the creatures that inhabit this colorful but deadly world. From sneaky tentacle things just waiting for you to step over them, to both crazy frogs and fish that make you believe someone kidnapped them from Super Mario and put them to work in this world. But they are all cute and funny to watch. There are spikes and spinning blades to make your playthrough as challenging as you always expect from an excellent precision platformer, but neither the creatures nor the worldly deadly things feels overpowered or placed in a bad spot. Most of your death will come from either jumping too far, too short, or just straight into certain death. It seems like if you attack a creature 3 times, it should die after the 4th time, and you then die. It keeps a low health so you next time face it, one shot is enough, and lucky for us they don't respawn. The different locations are beautiful pixel art installments with different themes, and we can't talk about the game without mentioning the water elements of the game. Sir Lovealot maintains the tradition from early platformers in the sense that when you hit the water and try to navigate around, all your movement slows down and you can't really ever stand still and float, since treacherous tides can simply carry you to the closest way of killing you off. Water worlds has always been a love-hate kind of element in platformers, since they add a touch of random movement opposite to every move you make above the water that is perfectly executed in every way. You can of course dash to swim faster, but there are also other dangers to never let you calm down for even a tiny little second. There are some quirky things to know, like you can't run and shoot at the same time, neither can you do a double jump leading into a dash. But as long as you quickly adapt to this, your playthrough will be both brilliant and frustrating in an excellent way. New to the genre of precision platformers as well as veterans will find a sufficient challenge in playing Sir Lovealot, and if you played Super Meat Boy before, you will feel right at home in this medieval version with fitting music. The upbeat soundtrack to Sir Lovealot is created by Alexander Falinsky, and he has before created music for games like Dawn of Man and The Last Dream. The ability to go back to a level or start over again directly after you finish it can help you polish off time and minimize the number of deaths on record if you care about stats to brag to your friends about. The game should also perhaps be something to play if you are into speedrunning, with its pixel perfect jumps and different ways to tackle the levels. As for playtime versus price, the around $10 you pay for the game in the Nintendo store will keep you entertained for a couple of hours, even more if you challenge yourself to find all the eggs and make a no-death run. Sir Lovealot is a fun take on the genre and is by no means an easy game to play. But then again, it shouldn't be. You might think this is edited, but it showcases some raw gameplay footage when you might just reach a point of frustration and get stuck in the loop. But as you land the jump at last, all that frustration simply melts away and you start to again be charmed by the game's fun mechanics. A funky DLC would be to twist the whole story around so that Sir Lovealot becomes Miss Lovealot and the damsel in the tower becomes the knight that has to lower his long beard at the end of every level. The game is out on Nintendo Switch, Steam, Xbox and PlayStation, but you know what, let's not end this journey here. We have talked about the story, the awesome gameplay and the soundtrack and also what you will get if you decide to buy this game and play it. So to give you the chance to experience even more amazing indie games, I have added another video that I think you will love to the upcoming end screen. So I will see you there, and until next time, stay safe and stay awesome.